Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Out of Boston, and today I'm back for episode number 55 of my Brooklyn Nets MyLeague series here on NBA 2K16. So today we are back with the kind of recap episode. I asked in the last episode if people wanted to see some of the statistics and kind of the progress that we have made with the Brooklyn Nets organization over the years, as well as kind of the league history and stuff. So I'm going to throw a bunch of crap up on the screen right now, and then I'm actually going to go through the offseason because I went through it pretty quickly. I decided to do it because if I didn't, this video probably would have been shorter than I wanted it to. So I decided to go through the offseason. It wasn't a very big one, so I'm probably going to just kind of brush over most of what goes on in this video. But I do want to talk about what you guys want to see in terms of 2K videos on my channel between now and 2K17's release date, because I'm definitely not going to be doing another MyLeague series with the normal formatting where I will play anywhere between like 5 and 10 games a season and then, do normal gameplay commentaries over them, just because I'm pretty burnt out on 2K16 at this point. I played way too much of the game. I really don't have any motivation to sit through those hour-long gameplays and then edit them down and try to talk over them. So if I do 2K series and a MyLeague series specifically, then it's going to be more of a simulation style one where I'm kind of more just focusing on the aspect of being the general manager of the team more so than managing the team on a day-to-day basis and setting the lineups and stuff and the rotations and all that crap. It's going to be more concerned with the general manager process, and I would even be open to doing a MyGM as opposed to a MyLeague. I've never really done the MyGM mode on this game, so I'd have to explore it a little bit before I set that in stone. But if I were to do another, MyLeague series, it would definitely be a simulation style. So I'm going to kind of give you guys two options. I would be willing to continue this series in that simulation style, in that simulation format, if you guys were interested in seeing kind of where we go with this team. I have mortgaged a lot of the future to build up the team, to the point that it is at today. We don't have a lot of future first-round picks or anything like that. Our core is not old, but I wouldn't call it young either. I mean, our best players are DeAndre Jordan, Eric Bledsoe. Those are two guys getting in their upper 20s. I think Jordan might even be in his 30s at this point. I'm not 100% sure though. Don't quote me on that. So it could be interesting to kind of see how this team develops. So we do have some good young players. I mean, Chris Miles, Devin Booker, Kristaps Porzingis is still pretty young, so we still certainly have some building blocks. I don't think it would be too much of a challenge to kind of keep going forward with this team and keeping it maybe not quite as good as we had it last year, but certainly keeping it up to the level of being a contender in the Eastern Conference. I think that wouldn't be too much of a challenge. But like I said, if you guys want to see that, I'd be more than willing to continue the series in that format. Or if you guys wanted to see a new series, a new team, I think what I would probably do is simulate the first season so we can get to the point where we are in real life, kind of heading into the 2016 offseason. And if you guys wanted me to do that, then let me know in the comment section below. I don't think maybe I will do. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a poll code or anything like that yet, but if I don't, then just comment and let me know what you guys think. And if you guys do want to see a new series, let me know what teams you think would be interesting to do. I know in the last episode I got a couple people said maybe the Thunder would be interesting to see what would happen if KD left, and then obviously along with that Russell Westbrook and maybe even Serge Ibaka. I can't remember any other teams. I think that was probably the one that got the most hits, I should say, or the most comments about. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. I mean, I haven't really thought about it too much before doing this commentary, so I'm a little bit unprepared in that sense. But taking a look at some of the final team statistics, this is how dominant our postseason run was. We went 16-3. Our net rating was a plus 13.5, and really that symbolized, how good of a team we were after we picked up DeAndre Jordan at the trade deadline. I know I was kind of hesitant to make the Brook Lopez for DeAndre Jordan flip at the deadline at first, but it really turned out to be the right move. It really solidified us as title contenders, and then we also added good depth to the team. I mean, getting Al Horford I think really solidified our backup big men, especially when Jarnell Stokes went down. It really opened up the door for that kind of move, and I think that turned out to be the right kind of move. So these are some of the regular season stats. You can see we also had a very good regular season. Our offensive rating was not top 5, but it was top 6, and usually the old saying is that you have to have a top 5 offense and a top 5 defense to win an NBA title, and we had a top 6 offense and the number 1 defense. So I think, that definitely worked out. But taking a look at some of the retired players here as I do move forward into the offseason, like I said, this is going to be a very quick offseason. I think I only made one trade, and the rest of the roster was pretty much the exact same. I'm bringing the group back, pretty traditional to do after a title run. So anyway, you can see the retired coaches there as well. We do have to replace our CFO. Lucas Evans' contract expired, but we're going to end up offering him a contract as well as a couple other guys. And I think we actually end up bringing Lucas Evans back. So we pretty much just brought back the entire staff. I didn't want to replace Logan Schmidt or anything like that. He was the coach of the year, obviously, and I mean, why mess with the assistants when we just won an NBA title? I mean, wouldn't make much sense to me. Taking a look at the mock draft here, this was an auto-generated draft class. We don't have a first-round pick in this year's draft. I don't remember who we traded it to. but it would have been the number 30 pick anyway, so we really wouldn't have been able to get anyone good anyway, so I wasn't too worried about that. But the draft is where we're going to make our one move in this offseason, and you're going to see entering the NBA draft. You can take a quick look at the order. I also I guess we traded our pick to the Magic. I don't remember what trade that was, but this is pretty funny here. I saw that the Knicks decided to trade the number 2 pick for like a 35-year-old LaMarcus Aldridge, which was honestly just the most New York Knicks thing one could do, so I thought that was pretty funny. But anyway, you can see here I am trying to trade for Kelly Oubre here from the Washington Wizards. I was trying to do a Patrick Beverley for Kelly Oubre swap. I threw in a 2021 first-round pick, and I might have overpaid for Oubre, but I wanted some more scoring off the bench. I love Kelly Oubre. He was a beast in my 2K15 franchise, or my 2K15 MyLeague, I should say, if you guys watch that. And if you didn't, you should go check it out, because Kelly Oubre was he was seriously so good on that. I remember he was our 6th man for a while. I put him in the starting lineup. I think I eventually settled him as the 6th man, but more scoring off the bench I think is going to help. I mean, I think our defense is already pretty good, and Patrick Beverley was a little bit redundant to have on the team along with Victor Oladipo, because I kind of rely on Oladipo to be the 6th man, sort of the primary backup point guard. And then I do like to play him with Bledsoe at times, but obviously I won't really be able to manage the lineups, the rotations, or anything too closely if we were to continue this series. But anyway, bringing back pretty much everyone. I didn't bring back Anthony Bennett, but I did re-sign Jarnell Stokes. He's going to sign a 1-year, $5 million contract. We'll see how he is coming off of his torn patella tendon. And then you can see here we're going to sign Rajon Rondo to a 1-year, $1.25 million deal, or I should say we're going to offer him a 1-year, $1.25 million deal. Jonas Jerebko as well, and Boban Marjanovic. These are just kind of filling out the bottom, 3-4 spots on our roster, the guys who aren't going to be getting rotation minutes unless somebody gets hurt. So these aren't really too relevant, but I threw them in there anyway. So you can see we signed all 3 of those guys. And then I think we had 1 more spot left on our roster, so we are going to make 1 more free agency signing. But you can see here what the roster is looking like up to that point. Very top, not top, I shouldn't say top heavy. It's not really like a combination of top heavy and deep. I would say it's more deep than top heavy, but we do have a few really, really good players in the team. And you can see we're going to sign Luke Babbitt to be our 15th man there. But taking a look at the player progression, Chris Miles up to an 82 overall, and his potential actually improved to a B+, which I was very excited about. So I'm back on the Chris Miles bandwagon. I know I was kind of hesitant, maybe thinking I should trade him or something like that at the deadline, but I think it definitely was glad we hung on to him, and I think he's definitely going to be one of the better players in our team moving forward, especially as guys like DeAndre Jordan and Eric Bledsoe age a little bit. But anyway, to the training camps, I sent Kristaps Porzingis to the big man defense camp, and I sent Tony Shelton to the perimeter defense camp. And then entering the next season, we are number 1 in the power rankings, so many people picking us to repeat as NBA champions. And so that is pretty much going to do it. So let me know if you guys want me to continue this series, or if you guys want me to start a new simulation style MyLeague. And yeah, just let me know. That's kind of the premise of this video. That's why I wanted to make it. I want to know what you guys want to see on my channel in terms of 2K. I don't want to just stop posting 2K videos, because I know that a lot of people like my 2K videos. I know that a lot of people only watch my 2K videos, and I don't want to just isolate those fans. So anyway, that is going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.